give a gift of life towards ourselves, or to ourselves. Understand that this everyday moment that we collect, even right now, is a special one. It's a gift from us to us. Hey you. I am glad to see you here. Myself and so many other sounds are here to make you comfortable. We are here to make you relax and gently and surely guide you to sleep. With me is already a loved one, the fuzzy microphone cover. I also got a few attributes of comfort here with me, those lights in the background, which seem to be very common amongst ASMR people. And for sure, they definitely create this feeling of comfort and relaxation. But nothing beats the super fuzzy microphone cover. Well, obviously there's more and other items that create this fuzzy feeling. And based on the comments, a lot of people seem to imagine the ocean waves. That gently move you and guide you straight to sleep. And one of those sounds that I was mentioning is through this little item right here. I think it's a little spongy, I'm not even sure what it's called to be honest, but it's one of those that is being used to wash your dishes. Lately I caught myself thinking that I'm a bit of a dishwashing connoisseur, for lack of a better word. Lately I've been thinking about the fact that while washing dishes, sometimes you get into the zone of relaxation where you get a chance for your mind to just be and kind of think things through. It's very meditative. I hear cleaning is also very meditative. I have yet to discover that. I suppose maybe because of the fact that my parents were always pushing me to clean my room and were rather unsuccessful with that. Maybe that over a course of time was recorded into my mind or brain as a chore, which means it should be hated. So I'm trying to change that. And I've been trying for a while. But it's working. Little by little, it's working. It is working. The moving ocean, the tide that puts us straight to sleep. It's very calming. speaking out the comments, if you feel like leaving me a comment under this video before you doze out. I always love to hear from you. And if you gotta share something that you feel like, feel free. And while you're at it, you can even do the thumbs up thing that everybody talks about. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing to have for everybody. And I was thinking about the theme of this video, I inevitably thought about the fact that lately I started enjoying the process of planning. I mean, it does sound rather timely, considering the fact that we're in the beginning of the year and probably it's a good thing to start planning. But it has been developing, this feeling has been developing over a course of time now, because due to the fact that I've been in school, planning has been very helpful with dealing with the unknowns. And if I factor in the unknowns in my plan, I can allocate some time and mental effort towards that. And I think it has been rather revolutionary for me, because I do recall that before I would tend to leave things towards the very end and sort of, I guess we could say, procrastinate. But I noticed that with planning, if I was to plan something, in the process of planning, I would sort of get excited about the activity that I would need to do, especially if it was a multi-step activity. So one large activity being divided into smaller ones. And this process of executing smaller activities is what creates confidence in the achievement and the completion of the larger one. So for example, suppose right now you and I were sitting here and enjoying some good sounds and slowly dozing out and falling asleep comfortably. I am also thinking about the fact that tomorrow I will wake up at a certain time, and that is the plan. And tomorrow I will make my bed, because that is a little activity that I can do, and that will set up a chain reaction towards other activities. And completing that activity gives me strength to tackle other ones. Confidence will start building from activity 1 to activity 2. For example, where I would need to take a shower and brush my teeth, and then do a bit of a warm-up. Make sure that my body is slowly starting to warm up and get ready for the day. And then I will move on to the next activity that perhaps is already in my habit, but I would still plan and achieve to create a good day. And that is exactly why I thought that maybe planning and meticulous and even gentle and calm, but direct perseverance with activities helps us be mentally stable and focused and resourceful towards our time, and I would even say fair and probably not hopeful, but what's the word I'm looking for? Give a gift of life towards ourselves, or to ourselves. Understand that this everyday moment that we collect, even right now, is a special one. It's a gift from us to us. That moment that I am here now, that moment that you are here and watching and listening and present, is a gift. We are now here. Can you imagine? Just really thoroughly we can acknowledge the fact that you and I are here now is fascinating. You can feel your body, you can look at things and choose to perceive the world a certain way. When those sounds of comfort, be comfortable and be here and now. Be present and experience that. Experience this right now. And the plan that you can create to move forward, to create moments, and even if things go out of whack, you are still planning ahead, and that can give you focus, and that can give you comfort. The plan that tomorrow happens. The plan to experience more and really take everything that life is offering. Not only the things that people talk about, but maybe even further, something that only you know and can experience because you are the one who chooses that, to experience that. Something that only you need, something that doesn't particularly affect others, or hopefully affects others in a good way, in a way that by giving we receive of the same kind. By giving kindness, we receive kindness back. And yet we may perceive this as kindness or something else. When someone gives us something, we can't perceive it as kindness, even though this may not be the case. Perhaps that could be part of a plan too. Even if somebody is under a tremendous amount of stress, and the only thing that they could give right there and then is something of aggression. But if I have a choice to take it with kindness, and if I plan that even when somebody is hurting and they're in pain, either physical or psychological, and the only thing they give me is that pain of theirs, and if I understand that they are in pain, perhaps I could learn that a little bit of kindness may go a long way. And that I could choose that kindness may be something that I could give. It's a peculiar way of thought. I think I might have read about it somewhere. Where when we give and when we take, we do it solely, individually, subjectively. We can even perceive the fact that people that appear in our lives, somebody rejected people like that, and when they feel hurt, and when they feel vulnerable, and we're able to take them and help them strive, help them get back to the state of comfort and find happiness. Maybe this is it. I guess that saying, one man's trash, another man's treasure, could be widely perceived as that. I know I may be going a bit too deep into the philosophy of communication between people and how we perceive people, sometimes as our own things, even though they are people. I suppose a lot of emotions such are jealousy and such, and ownership, may be coming from that place, from the place of us wanting to own things and people. And when we no longer want something, we just get rid of it. But when we do that, somebody on the other end may find their happiness by taking what was for us trash and for that other person treasure. It's fascinating how it works. But what's more fascinating is the fact that you are almost fully asleep. And wake up tomorrow, I wish you well and a great plan for you to conquer. Strength, focus, and perseverance. And if you have a chance to give kindness to somebody, I hope you will. Sleep well, my friend.